Today's second date update is crazy. This guy, Jake, is on the phone, and he actually met the girl that he wants us to call at a wedding. Okay. That's not that crazy. That happens a lot. But she was the bride.
What? Okay, we don't even want to be involved in this. I'm going to put my foot down right now.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
she
thank
wasn't
God.
But he did meet her at a wedding.
Oh, my God, Jubal.
What's up, Jake? How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Oh.
So your email said that you met the girl that you want to call today at a wedding. I made up the bride part. Tell us a little bit about her.
Well, I mean, she's really hot.
The first thing that attracts anyone.
Right. I did notice that she was packing heat in her booty.
There you go. That's nice. So you were at this wedding and you were like, damn, that is...
No, I definitely was. I was eyeing the buffet before, but then I saw that and I'm like,
You're like, wait a second. There's a much bigger honey glazed ham over there I would like to sample.
Oh, my God, you're
So
dead.
how did you approach her at the wedding? Did you already know her? Is she a friend or did you just meet her there?
She knew the groom, and I was friends with the bride.
Okay, so you didn't know her prior to the wedding. You met her at the wedding.
No, I did not. We met at the wedding, yeah.
Okay.
And were you watching her the whole time to make sure she wasn't there with the date, or were you just crossing your fingers and hoping for the best?
I was just hoping. In retrospect, I probably should have checked.
Yeah. Most people go to weddings with dates, so.
Right. No, I didn't check. I just figured, what the hell? How often am I going to be able to see someone like that? I might as well approach her while I can.
So how did you approach her?
Well, this is really stupid thinking about in retrospect. I went over to her and I pretended to drop my wallet, and then I picked it up in front of her, and then I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to get in your way, and then I was like, hey, I didn't recognize you. Are you,
Oh, my God.
do you know the bride or the groom? And she's like, oh, well, actually, I'm friends with the groom. And I was like, oh, well, I'm.
So that actually worked? You dropped your wallet in front of her like, oops, sorry about that.
Well, in my mind, it worked better than it actually did, but I think that it worked somewhat.
Did she see? I mean, did she see through it? She knew obviously that you were trying to pick up on her, right?
I'm pretty sure she did.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that she was aware.
It makes it easier also to ask for the number like, hey, obviously I'm hitting on you. Can we go out? So you guys did go out, though. Tell us about your date.
Originally, we were going to go out to dinner, but I worked really late that night. Mm-hmm. And so, I called her like 4 or 5 hours before our date, and I was like, hey, I have this big project I have to be able to finish, so can we just do the date at my place? I can cook you dinner, and, maybe we can watch something.
Was that really your excuse, or was this just a plan to get her back to your place?
No, that is. I swear.
From now on, you're going to use it as an excuse.
Yeah, I guess that I should.
And so she came over to your house, and then what'd you guys do?
I made her dinner, and then we watched a movie, and we had a few drinks, made out a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Is that it? Just make out, or did you guys do more?
Yeah, no, that was kind of it.
Oh, you're letting me down. I thought I was like, man, this started off as a dinner date at a restaurant, and now he's like, just said, I have to work late. Now she's back at the house, they're drinking, watching TV. This is going to end great. So you made out for a little while, and how did everything end with her?
I thought at least it went well, and the next day I went to text her just to check up to see how things were, and she never really responded.
So have you heard anything from her at all?
No, nothing.
Was the conversation easy when you guys were together, or was it like some awkward stuff?
Well, yeah, looking back on it, I think that I probably told one too many stories about being drunk with my buddies.
I'm going to go with
I've
yes.
been in that position before because I have a lot of drunk stories. It's pretty much the only stories I have. And so if I'm out on a date, I realize like, oh man, like every single story that I've said has been about me being hammered.
And they're impressive to your bros. They're not impressive to the lady.
No, not.
You know?
See, I had the same problem that Jubal had because I was like, yeah, this is a really great story. I'm drunk in that story. I'm drunk in that story too.
All right. So you think maybe that she just thinks you're like a party dude or something?
That's what I'm afraid of. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I wanted to call you guys because, I can legitimately have a normal date where we go to dinner and I don't talk about how I got drunk with my buddies all the time.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, and the ladies can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I feel like if you do that, if you talk about being drunk all the time, maybe a girl will look at you like, oh, you're not the type of dude.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I'm afraid, because it was a first meeting that she may just have the wrong idea. And I would love the chance to make it up.
Explain it to her that you're not always drunk. All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Jake is on the phone, and today he wants to call a girl named Eliza. They met at a wedding, ended up having a date back at his house. He made her dinner. They watched some TV, made out a little bit, but then she left, and he hasn't heard a thing from her. The only thing that he thinks went wrong on the date is maybe he told one too many drunk stories, and maybe it turned her off. Because girls love it when you're on a first date and you're just like, yeah, me and my buddy Chet, we're just like crushing beers. Oh, I got another story for you. It's about when me and my buddy Chet were crushing beers. Like, so he feels like he kind of did that number, and now she's like, I don't know if I want to date this dude. He seems just like a kind of a douchebag. Would that be an appropriate breakdown of your date, Jake?
Unfortunately, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm about to dial the phone number. Any last thoughts before we get her on the phone?
I really do think that I can make it better. I really do think I can.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to dial the phone number, see if we can get her on the phone. Okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Eliza, please?
this is she.
Hi, Eliza. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Do you have the wrong number?
I don't think so. Is your number 63855?
Yeah, that's my phone number.
Okay, then you're the Eliza that I want to talk to. How you doing today?
Okay, I'm fine, I guess.
Well, I'm calling you because a listener of ours recently sent us an email asking us to get a hold of you
Okay, why?
because you guys recently went out on a date and now you're not calling him back.
Okay,
His name is Jake. You met him at a wedding and then ended up having dinner at his house.
how do you guys know that? He sent you an email?
Yeah, he did. He told us a little bit about your date and also said that you're not calling him back. What did you think of Jake?
He seemed nice enough.
Nice enough.
Yeah, from meeting him, he seems like a good guy.
Okay, so everything you're saying sounds like you don't think that about him anymore, though.
Well, I mean, I'm not calling him back, so.
Okay.
Good
Yeah,
point.
very good point. Do you mind telling us why you don't want to see him again? He's curious.
Well, he kind of canceled our dinner date and invited me to go back to his place, which, I was a little skeptical about if he was just trying to get me, to go back to his place and have dinner there and whatever, but.
He told us about that, and I thought the same thing,
Oh.
because I even asked him when we talked to him, and I was like, that was a great excuse to get you back to his house, but he was 100% legit. He was working late.
Yeah, it sounds like a lie.
But did you enjoy dinner and everything with him when you went over to his house?
I did, and we had a good time at first, and then after a few drinks, we just kind of started talking, and he started just telling me stories about, like, all of his late nights with his buddies and how they get wasted every weekend and, like, all these crazy stories. And I don't know, I was just kind of a little taken back by that.
Okay, was it just too many drunk stories?
Well, yeah, and I mean, he started saying that his nickname was the Moose.
The Moose?
And,
Why is his nickname the Moose? Did he explain that? Or
well, he told me that his buddies call him that once they all start, and once especially he starts drinking.
What is
Why?
he do?
Did he
Yeah,
give you
what
an
is-
explanation?
He gave me a demonstration.
A demonstration?
I've got to hear
A
this.
demonstration of why they call him the Moose. Does it involve showing you a body part? Because that's where my mind instantly went.
No. No. He actually just grabbed the bottle of wine from the table and started chugging wine straight from the bottle.
Really?
How
So was he
again?
just getting hammered on your date then?
I don't know exactly. He was drinking a lot.
Okay.
Did he
well, that's
want
what
you
the
to,
Moose
like-
does.
Did he want you to, like, start chanting moose, moose, moose during it?
He did not ask me to do that, but I have a feeling that that's probably what usually happens.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like if you would have started, he would have been like, "Yeah, this chick's down. She knows how Moose parties."
Oh my gosh.
What did you say when your date started chugging wine in front of you?
I mean, what do you say? I was just like, oh, wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Are you going to be super impressed by that? Like, my patent move is chugging a whole bottle of wine in front of a girl. Trust me, works every time.
I didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
So, and then at one point, we were kind of watching TV, and he was still drinking, and he was like, well, maybe if we keep drinking, the little moose can come out and play.
No, he did not.
He actually referred to it as the little moose.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Hey, Eliza, when we talked to him, because we talked to everybody about their date, he left out the moose part. Have you been wanting to talk to the moose since?
I think I'm okay.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, Eliza, the moose is actually on the other line and just heard what you said. Moose, you there?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, no.
You left out a very important part of your story there, Jake.
No, we talked about all kinds of party stories. I didn't leave anything out.
Yeah, but you didn't tell us that you refer to yourself as Moose and then asked her to touch the little moose.
Well, to be fair, I don't remember that.
So that's a good sign.
There you go.
You don't remember that? Are you serious?
No, listen, I feel really bad. I felt like I already ruined the date because I had to move it to my place, and I wanted to impress you, so I wanted to sound adventurous. And I'm like, well, what adventure stories have I done? And they all ended up involving me drinking.
Well, there's a difference between being adventurous and acting like a frat boy.
Beer bonging wine in front of your date.
I'm sorry. I'm a fun guy when I party, and I wanted you to experience the moose. Ride the antlers. That's what I do sometimes.
Jake, getting drunk on a first date and calling yourself the moose is just it's not cool. And I'm looking for somebody who's more mature than that.
Yeah, I know. And you know what? And I made a mistake, and I feel bad. Once again, I was nervous. I wasn't making the best decisions. I was nervous because I liked you.
And Eliza, you couldn't have hated it that much. I mean, you did make out with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of regret that, but...
You regret that? You regret making out with me?
Uh-oh. The moose is loose, it sounds like. Jake is upset.
That's really insulting.
Well, Jake, from what you told us, you didn't really exactly sell yourself very well. Maybe. When did you guys make out? Did you guys make out before he started calling himself the moose or after, Eliza?
It was before.
It was before, okay. So she was down with making out with you until you started calling yourself the moose, and then she regrets it. I don't necessarily think it's that rude, Jake.
It's just, I can't believe she said that, though.
Jake, how about this? You got like 10, 15 seconds. Sell yourself to Eliza right now and make her think that you're not just a drunken D-bag.
Eliza, I apologize. I really do like you, and I was nervous. And I promise if I see you again that you'll really get to know the real me.
Eliza, would you like to go out on a second date with Jake? I will pay for it.
The moose, I just don't think that's going to happen.
Oh,
but
come on.
I feel like hopefully you learned something, and maybe you won't do this to the next girl you try to have a first date with.
One more date with the moose, and he'll prove to you. Maybe the moose won't even be there. It'll just be Jake.
Oh.
Nah, I think I'm good.
Really?
All right.
That's too bad,
Well, thank you for your
Eliza.
time, Eliza. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, Jake, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah,
No second date for you.
I unfortunately understand.
Yeah, maybe if you would have been the moose the whole time, you would have been able to seal the deal. I think that's the problem. Jake is boring.
And you know what? This moose is going to find a female me.
We need more moose in our lives.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 just says, bruh, you made the moose angry.
Yeah,
You did. Don't insult the moose.
No, dude.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the second date update that was obviously taped while Brooke was still here. She's out on maternity leave, and Jackie is filling in. But Jake wanted to call a girl named Eliza. They hung out, watched Netflix, stuff like that. Drank a little bit. That's kind of what he said.
Yeah.
Drank a little bit. He drank a lot. Turns out Jake is kind of a frat boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
he's a bro.
Yeah, he's a super bro. And he calls himself the Moose.
Right there just speaks volumes.
If
Yeah.
any dude calls himself the anything, you're a bro.
Pretty much know they're a D-bag right away.
Yep.
So he got hammered while they were hanging out and kept calling himself the Moose and talking about all the crazy things that the Moose does when he drinks.
I picture posters hanging in his apartment, too.
Yeah.
With like Bud Light girls.
Yeah, exactly.
Even made an offer for the little Moose to come out and play. So Eliza was not down with that. She thought that he was kind of douchey and didn't want to go out with him again.
Yeah. And I like how guys like him, they don't get it. Even after he's like, what? What do you mean?
Yeah.
No one's turned down the moon.
Yeah.
Did you not hear how I describe myself? I describe myself as a very powerful animal. And also not one that you would normally think of as being a powerful animal, a moose, which also are kind of funny animals. Therefore, I'm powerful and I have a good sense of humor. I have everything that a chick wants. That's pretty much what Moose thinks of himself.
Yeah.
But he's single. That's
Surprisingly.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah. But he says there is a female moose out there who will want to date the moose.
Oh, I'm sure. He'll find his equivalent.
He will. And you'll see them at the bar when it's closing down, fighting in a parking lot somewhere.
Absolutely.
Both of them crying and angry.
Yes.
He's like, you just lost out. This moose relationship is over.
Yep.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the moose who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A guy named Kipling is on the phone today for a second date update.
Ew, he sounds very high class.
Yes, he does. Kipling. Apparently, he's not very good at dating, doesn't date a whole lot, and he's afraid that his nerves might have got the best of him on his first date. Kip, how you doing?
Good.
Can I call you Kip?
Yes, actually, Kip is. Most people call me Kip.
Okay. I don't know why. I just don't want to call you Kipling the whole time.
I know, it just sounds
I don't know
weird.
why, but it
rolls
sounds
off
weird.
The tongue weird.
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, it's a weird name.
Okay. So Kip, now I want to call you Kipling every time. This is
I mean, you can if you want to.
all right.
And
Well,
Kip,
anyway.
remember, you're getting made fun of by a guy named Jubal.
Yeah,
so
right.
you're fine, dude.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, Kipling, whatever. Just tell us about your first date a little bit. What's the problem?
Okay. Well, I don't generally date a lot, like for the most part.
Okay.
I just don't go on a lot of dates. I don't do the whole online dating thing, just because it's weird and hard. But anyways, this friend of mine at work, she sort of showed me this. Her friend Mona. She was showing me pictures of her, and
It sounds to me like you're trying to say your friend from work hooked you up with a date.
Yeah. Am I not explaining that right?
Well, I mean, you did. It just sounds like you're a little nervous maybe and kind of all over the place.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine, man. You're doing a really good job.
Yeah,
You're here
dude.
with friends. Kip will help you out.
So your friend set you up with a lady.
Right. My friend set me up with this girl, and we talked on the phone, and we decided to go to a restaurant. And I picked a really nice restaurant because I wanted to impress her. I mean, she looked really cute. I hadn't been on a date in a while, and I wanted to impress
Take her somewhere where they have silverware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think that's a good move.
Classy.
Yeah.
A woman will always love you if you feed her well.
Well, I guess, yeah, right? But I got there late. I misjudged the traffic, and I got there like 15, maybe 20 minutes late.
Oh, wow. That is a lot late. Like 5 minutes is okay, but if you're 15 minutes late.
Yeah, it's a long
I
time
know.
to wait.
Did you text her and say, hey, run in a little bit behind?
No, I didn't want to text while I was driving. No one should do that.
That's a good point.
Back to your date, Kip. How did she react when you were that late? Did she seem upset by that?
She seemed fine with it. She was really nice about it, but I was already so nervous because I was late. And then this thing happened. Well, I guess I was surprised by the size of her. She had a really big chest area.
Oh, Kip.
Okay.
Wait.
That'll happen. That'll happen sometimes.
She had boobs, is what you're saying. Big ones.
Brooke.
Yeah, and I wasn't bothered by it, obviously, but I just sometimes I would catch myself, not talking or looking at her face, and I was just really nervous, and so at one point I feel like I overcompensated, and then I just stared too much at her face.
Did
Like
you,
It's kind of like when somebody has a weird growth on their face or something, and you're like, I can't look at it, and then you keep catching yourself looking at it.
Yeah, but if that was on her chest.
Okay.
Did she?
She had 2, I guess, apparently.
Giant growths.
Yeah.
Did you actually address the problem, or did you guys not talk about? I'm serious. Like,
No. She had big boobs. No.
well, I mean, I have not a huge chest, but I have a larger top half, and when somebody's staring, sometimes I'll just ask, hey,
Eyes
up
up
here.
Well, if you're asking me if I went online and looked at pictures of you, I haven't.
What?
No, I don't think she's saying that
No.
at all. I think she's saying, did it ever get brought up that you were having trouble paying attention to the conversation because of your date's boobs?
Oh. No, I thought that Brooke was asking me if I'd ever seen her chest because it's larger.
No. No,
Okay.
she wasn't. But, hey, you can always go to the website after the second date update is done and look if you want.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Kip.
All right. So did she make any reference to you staring at her chest or not staring at her chest?
No, not that I remember. I didn't. I mean, no.
Okay. So it was just something that you were self-conscious about on the date.
Yeah, and then I was self-conscious that I was self-conscious about it.
Yeah.
So the whole time, that's all you were thinking about is don't look too long at her boobs. Oh, crap, I looked at her boobs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And then I was thinking about looking at her boobs, and it was just
You're just downhill for you. Did you hear a word that she said on the date?
I mean, I know at one point she was talking about swimming, but I have no idea what that was about or anything.
How long did you spend at dinner staring at her breasts?
Well, so that was the thing. I thought that, I don't know, in my mind, I thought dinner and drinks would last like 3 hours, and then we were done by like 45 minutes. So I started to panic, and I was, suggesting a bunch of activities, like, do you want to go bowling? Or, I don't know, I just was suggesting these activities, and she kind of wasn't really into it. She said she had to go and meet a friend, and so, I walked her to her car, and I didn't get a chance to like try to kiss her or anything because she was getting in her car, and then I asked her if I could call her, but she was closing the door. I don't know if she heard me or not.
Oh no.
So you walk her to her car and she didn't really say much to you and close the door in your face? Because that's what it sounds like.
Well, it wasn't that bad. I was just a little nervous, and so by the time I, worked up the courage to just ask if I could call her, she was closing the door.
Okay. I picture her driving out of the parking lot. Like, can I call you? No? Okay.
And then she squealed off.
Kind of.
Kip, you sound like a really nice guy talking to you, but your description of the date sounds like you acted like an awkward perv.
Yes.
No, I wasn't being pervy. It's just that was what was on my mind about her. And I don't date a lot, and I thought that this girl was really nice, and we kind of had a nice time. I just was hoping you guys could help me figure out like what went wrong.
Okay, we can definitely do that. What we'll do is we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thanks, guys.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I can honestly say, out of all the second date updates we've ever done, the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of second date updates, I've never wanted anybody to get a second date more than my man Kipling, who's on the phone right now to do a second date update.
It's the story of an underdog.
You might know him as the Kipmeister, the Kippinator, Mr. Kipplesworth. Kipling is on the phone right now. He's a great dude, but he got a little nervous on his first date because he was ambushed by a woman with big bazooms.
How dare she?
I don't think
And
she
that will
ambushed
happen
him.
from time to time. Kip was not ready for it. If you were listening to the first part of the second date update, Kip explained that he has not dated very much. He went out with a girl that he met through a coworker, and when he met her at the restaurant, which he was 15 minutes late to, by the way, she actually had a very large chest, and Kip was nervous the whole time and couldn't pay attention, and he barely heard a word she said. She ended the date by just hopping in the car and leaving, and he hasn't spoken to her since. Kipling, are you ready?
Yeah. I hope you can work your magic or do your thing,
Well, we'll see if we can do our thing here. I'm going to dial the phone over right now, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
I was looking for Mona.
Yeah, this is her.
Hello, Mona. My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Cool. Have you ever heard the show before at all?
Yeah, no, I mean, I've heard of you. I just don't listen
That's okay.
that often.
Okay, cool. Well, you may have never listened really before, but you're actually on the show right now.
What do you mean?
I mean that one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you.
About me?
Yep.
Really?
Yep, and they said all nice things, too.
That's great. What's it about?
It's about a date that you went on recently.
Really?
Yeah, you went on a date with a guy named Kipling.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you mean Kip?
I do. Yes, I do. And he actually emailed us because he wanted us to get a hold of you. I guess you're not calling him back since your date, and he's confused.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why you don't want to go out with him again?
I mean, he seemed like a really sweet guy, but I could just tell he was really, really nervous, like anxiously nervous, like kind of extremely awkward.
On a scale of 1 to 10 on the most awkward dates you've ever been on, how was this date?
A 15.
I'll tell you why I ask it like that, because we actually talked to Kipling. Sounds like a nice guy, but he was also very nervous talking to us, so I can't imagine how he would be on a date.
Yeah, like everything you can imagine, like times 1,000.
Did it get better as you guys hung out longer?
Yeah.
No, it only got worse.
Oh.
How did it get worse?
Like, he showed up almost 20 minutes late
Right.
without letting me know.
Yeah.
When he walked in, though, despite being 20 minutes late, were you kind of excited? Like, oh, he's cute.
I mean, he was like nerdy, awkward, cute. I was like, maybe this could end well. But I'd been waiting for him to order, and the waitress came, and he gave her our menus and said we wouldn't be ordering food. We were just going to get drinks. But I'd waited all day to eat.
What?
It was already like after 7, and I hadn't eaten, and all we were getting was drinks. Like, we went to this nice restaurant, and we weren't even going to get food. Like, why didn't we just go to the bar?
Oh, I would have been like, hell no, I'm getting food. You don't even want to see me when I'm hungry right now.
We were like a few drinks in, and I started getting a little tipsy, and I finally was like, hey, man, like, I'm really hungry. Like, is it okay if we order something? And he was like, yeah, sure, I'll get an appetizer for us to split.
Oh, wow.
So then he decides to get calamari, which is fine. It was great.
Yeah.
And I was eating, and he could tell that I was uncomfortable. So then he says, can I ask you a question? And, of course, I said, sure. And he asked me if I'm having a good time because my face doesn't look like I'm having a good time.
Oh.
Your face doesn't look like you're having fun. What'd you say to that?
I just smiled and put more calamari in my mouth.
Come on, you were, though, probably showing some pain on your face at this point.
I think at that point, a few drinks in, no food in my stomach, I couldn't hide a thing.
All right.
Yeah.
So it was just a very awkward time for you.
It was extremely awkward.
All right. You know what else is going to be awkward?
What?
He's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you right now.
Wait, what?
Yep. Kip, where you at?
Hi, Mona.
Oh, no. Hi, Kip.
Hi.
Oh, Kip.
Kip, why are you doing this? I'm confused.
Well, you weren't answering my messages. I thought I wanted to talk to you and see if you wanted to go on another date.
Oh, Kip.
Kip, did you hear what I said about our first date?
Yeah, and but listen, the thing is, okay, so I don't date a lot, and
Yeah.
I really liked you, and you made me nervous, and I was already really nervous because I was late.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, I just showed up, and I just wasn't expecting a woman of your nature to be there.
Kip, what does that even mean?
What does that mean, Kip?
No, I just mean you're very beautiful. You know, you're very You have captivating features.
Oh.
You know.
Kip, that's really sweet.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and I just got nervous, and that's why maybe I wasn't the best dater. I was nervous, and I could tell you weren't having a good time, and the reason I didn't order a bunch of food is because I don't know, maybe we were gonna, something was gonna happen.
What?
Oh, Kip.
Wait, what are you talking about, Kip? What was going to happen if you ordered food?
I don't know. Maybe you just you don't know what happens if the date goes well, and
Gosh.
I just didn't want to have anyone to feel awkward about having bad breath or have stuff in their teeth or anything.
So wait,
You mean like if you guys are going to kiss or something at the end there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he was planning a lot more than that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
me
Kip.
too, but I'm not really giving Kip that much credit.
I was like, damn, son, slow down.
No. I just meant kissing. Like, we might kiss if it went well. It's a date. It's how would,
Okay.
Kip, I get being nervous, like going on dates and stuff, but you probably don't want to ask if they're having a good time because their face doesn't look happy. Kind of a turnoff.
I didn't mean like that. I mean, your face is beautiful. Your whole is beautiful. You're beautiful, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant like I could tell like you weren't having a good time and I wanted you to have a good time,
Yeah, Kip, but maybe you could have phrased it a little differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. Look, I was nervous, and I don't date a lot, okay? But, listen, I'm a really nice guy, and, I just feel like I could do it right, We could go somewhere and get food, and I don't know.
Mona, think about it. Like, he's laying it all out there. Maybe next time, because it's all out in the open, he won't have those same type of nerves.
I mean, he's really sweet. And everything he does seems pretty genuine.
Well, how about this, Mona? Would you go out with Kip on a second date? I will pay for it. Free second date.
Time?
What's that?
Said we would get food this time.
You can get food. I promise.
Yes, we could do whatever. We could go bowling or get food or whatever.
He's the same way.
Kip, you really like bowling, don't you?
I just don't date a lot, and that's just the last date I went on. We went bowling, and we had a great time.
Oh.
You guys don't have to go bowling if you don't want to, Mona. You can do anything. We will pay for it, though. Yeah. Will you go out with Kipling again?
You know what? I guess he does deserve a second chance.
Whoa!
That almost sounded not painful.
What does that mean?
You're saying yes?
Yes, I'll go out with Kip again.
Yay!
Yeah, really? You won't regret it, I promise.
Congratulations, Kipling. You got a second date, man.
I can't believe you guys did this. This is amazing.
Yeah!
Kip, I can't believe we did it either, honestly.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
People often say that romance is dead. Well, not today.
Oh, good.
Not when you hear today's second date update. Rachel is on the phone, and today she wants to call a guy named Josh, and they actually met in the most romantic way I've ever heard of anybody meeting each other.
You better not be being sarcastic, because I do not want to be disappointed today, Jubal Flag.
Not one bit.
Okay.
Normally I joke about this kind of stuff, but this story actually really tugged at my heartstrings.
Wait, you
and
have
I thought
those?
it was a beautiful way to make a first connection. Rachel, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are y'all?
Not too bad.
I can't wait to hear your
I'm really
story.
excited for you to share your story with everybody. Tell us how you met the guy that you want to call today.
So I met Josh.
Actually, wait, hold on, Rachel. Let me give you some music to set the mood first. Rachel,
Oh, yeah, I like that better.
why don't you tell everybody how you met the guy that you want to call today?
So his name is Josh, and we met at a moment when we were both really just raw and vulnerable.
Whoa.
We were puking off the same balcony.
Shut up! I knew you were
What?
toying with me, Jubal. I
What
knew
a
it the whole time.
Wonderful
Damn it.
story of how love can overcome all things.
And I just want to say I'm not proud of this. This is not a story that I really am proud to share.
So
but,
you're not going to retell it at the wedding if it gets to that point.
maybe not. Maybe this will be a secret.
Okay.
So how'd you guys meet? Did your streams cross or?
Oh, God.
He asked for a napkin. Maybe he needed to hold your hair back at the same time.
No. Okay, listen, I'm normally a lightweight, and I really wouldn't get this drunk at a party, but it was my roommate's birthday, so, like, what are you going to do? And I felt like I was, like, feeling really queasy, you know, like it wasn't about to happen, but I really felt in my heart that it was going to happen soon.
See, you felt it in your heart. That love was about to come from your stomach and out of your mouth.
You like rushed over to a man to meet him real quick before you started vomiting?
No, come on. I went to the bathroom. I tried to get in the bathroom, but somebody was in there. So it was just like the only thing that I could think to do was to run outside, and I leaned over this balcony and I like just puked my guts out. And, like, I'm so embarrassed. And then I looked up, and there was this guy right next to me doing exactly the same thing.
Oh, my gosh.
And we locked eyes, and it was so romantic.
Shut up.
No, it was pretty gross.
Did you, like, immediately strike up a conversation like, hey, what are you doing out here, too?
Actually, it was kind of sweet. We, like, started laughing at each other.
Yeah.
And it was just sort of this moment of like, well, here we are.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen each other at probably your worst already.
Oh my God.
It's all uphill from that point, I would think.
Exactly.
You're just praying that one of you has some gum on them?
I mean, we didn't kiss that night.
Okay.
Needless to say.
Did he ask for your number or something at that point?
So the thing is, like, it was like kind of a funny situation. We started laughing at each other, kind of. And he asked for my number, and I was like, you know, what the heck? And I gave it to him, and all of a sudden we had plans to like, go get dinner and see a movie. And
oh my God! So you actually went on a real date. I was thinking that your date was just the balcony moment.
No. Real actual plans.
Okay, and
Awesome.
Did your other plans involve vom too, or did you guys have a vom-free date?
We talked about it, and we decided one drink each at the dinner.
No matter what.
You're capping each other.
That's kind of cute, though.
So how was dinner?
Well, okay, so it actually ended up not even happening.
What?
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah, got there, started getting all of these texts from my roommate that my cat had been missing. And so I'm, like, freaking out. Pretty much immediately had to leave right when my food got there.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, but he was super nice, drove me back home, and I felt like such a jerk because I didn't even say goodbye. I, like, ran out of the car, went inside. Yeah, I know, but I love my cat.
Did you find your cat?
Yeah, it turned out he was in the closet, so it was, like, a huge to-do for absolutely nothing.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
Man, roommate
Did
with the
you
block.
text this guy or call him and let him know what happened?
Yeah, like, I tried to call him and apologize for, like, running off. You know, it's not my fault that my cat got lost. But I can't get a hold of him. It's been, like, 4 days. I don't know what's up. And I really just, like, I want to explain myself.
Okay.
Right.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
That sounds great. I mean, he just seemed like a really cool guy. I don't really want this opportunity to pass me by.
All right, we'll do it right after this. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Rachel, I really don't know why you're not getting a call back. Your dating experience had all of the key elements that it takes to be successful in love. You had projectile vomiting, and you had missing cats. And that's really all you need to win at this crazy little game that we called love.
It does sound like a Taylor Swift song.
If you missed the first part of the second date update, Rachel is on the phone. She wants to call a dude named Josh. They met at a house party when both of them were vomiting on a balcony. They struck up a conversation after and agreed to go out on a date. They didn't really finish the date, though, because when they met up for dinner, at the beginning of it, she started getting text messages from her roommate saying that her cat was lost. So she stopped the date. He drove her home. She ran out of the car, and she hasn't heard from him since. So we're about to call him and find out what could have possibly gone wrong in that whole thing.
Detective work.
And it seems like if a guy's cool with the vomit part, you think he'd be cool with the freak out on the cat issue.
Right?
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't think you could have done anything worse than what you started with.
That's why this whole thing just doesn't make any sense to me. I really appreciate you guys calling him for me.
No problem. All right, I'm going to dial his phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Oh my gosh.
Hi, I was looking for Josh.
Yeah, I'm Josh.
Hey, Josh, how you doing?
I'm fine. Who's this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
All right. Okay. Can I help you with something?
Did we wake you up?
Yes, you can help me with something. We actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
An email?
Yeah, because you actually went out on a date with them, and now you're not calling her back.
I'm not. Who am I not calling back?
Her name is Rachel, and she said that you guys met at a house party and then went out to dinner, but the dinner had to be cut short because of a missing cat.
Oh, the cat.
It's that hard to remember the girl that you were puking off the balcony with?
Rachel. Yeah.
So you remember Rachel?
Yes.
Did you like Rachel?
Yeah. I liked Rachel.
I feel like you don't actually remember Rachel the way that you answered that.
Sure, I like Rachel.
Oh, that girl.
No. I liked her. I did.
Okay, so why not call her back? She said it's been 4 days since your date, and you haven't been responding to anything.
Oh, no, it's been 6 days.
It's been 6 days.
Wait, so you've also been counting how many days it's been since you haven't called her back?
Well, I kept track of it because that's how long I've been in the hospital.
What?
What?
Oh my God!
Are you currently in the hospital right now?
No, I just got out yesterday.
Oh my God! Is that why it sounds like you're on drugs right now?
I'm a little bit on some painkillers and stuff.
Whoa!
Are you
what
okay?
happened?
It was such a crazy night. So her cat was missing. And I remember she was really distraught, so I felt bad. And she got out of the car. So I drove around the corner, and then I decided to get out of the car to maybe look for the cat. Because I thought maybe the cat was outside or around the area. Yeah. So I was looking for her cat, and it was really dark, and I couldn't really see that well. And then a car came and hit me.
What? You got hit by a car?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got a broken arm, and I got a couple of broken ribs.
Oh my God, you're lucky that that's it.
Dude.
Yeah, I've been in the hospital because that happened.
So you were going to call her back, but obviously you've had other things going on right now.
Yeah, it's just been nuts dealing with all this stuff.
Yeah.
Does she know
I'm
that?
so glad you're okay.
Yeah, we talked to her. It sounds like she doesn't have any idea that you got hit by a car looking for a cat.
I don't know. I've been in the hospital. I don't know what she knows.
God, I would feel so bad if I was
bad.
Rachel.
Yeah.
I would blame myself forever.
Very nice of you to try to find her cat, though.
I didn't find the cat.
No, you didn't.
No, he found a car instead. You definitely found a car.
Hey, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to throw you under the bus again, but Rachel is actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
Rachel's here?
Hi, oh my God. Hi. I'm so glad you're okay.
Oh my gosh.
Josh, are you there?
I feel like it's too many pain meds to comprehend.
Yeah. No, I'm here. I'm here. But what? So what's happening?
Oh, poor Josh.
You're so sweet. I thought that you weren't calling me back because I screwed up our date. I thought that you were mad at me.
She's trying to laugh it off.
No, I was in the hospital.
Yeah, I know. We heard the sirens when we were looking for my cat, and and that was you.
Oh,
God.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, that must have been for me. I'm sorry.
No, please don't apologize. Oh my God.
Yeah, what are you apologizing for, Josh?
I hope the noise didn't inconvenience you.
I'm sorry, I got hit by a car and there happened to be sirens.
Oh, I feel so guilty, Josh. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
No, it's fine. I wanted to help you find your cat because you seemed really upset, and I just wanted to help you.
How is this turning weirdly romantic?
Thank you. That's really sweet.
So, Rachel.
Yeah.
Your cat. Did you find it?
Yes. Don't worry about him, please.
That's good. Where was it?
Oh my God, Josh, you're gonna hate this. He was in my closet.
Oh, God, don't
Safe
tell
and
him that.
sound.
I'm so sorry.
He was in your closet?
Oh, Josh.
Yeah,
poor
Josh, you got hit by a car trying to find her cat, and the whole time it was hiding in her closet.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, you guys.
Man.
I'm sorry.
That
to
is
laugh.
so sad.
That's such bad
Oh,
timing.
Josh, but you're trying to do such a nice thing.
Oh, man.
Maybe on our second date, I can pay just even the score.
Actually, Rachel, here, I'll ask a question for you. Hey, Josh, would you like to go out on another date with Rachel? We will pay for it.
So, you're serious? The cat was in the closet the whole time?
Yes.
Oh my God, I don't blame
I know,
you.
Josh. It would be tough to hear, too, if I were in your shoes.
Dude, that's all he's going to be thinking about.
But would you like another date with Rachel? She'd love to see you again.
I'm just I'm on a lot of medication, and I don't know when I can go out again.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Rachel.
I can come and visit you, and I'll bring you dinner because I think it's the least I can do, honestly.
Yeah, that's close to paying for his
Yeah.
medical bills.
How about it, Josh? Will you let Rachel come over and bring you dinner, and you guys can have another date?
Safer.
That'd be nice.
All right. Well, congratulations, Josh and Rachel. You guys got another date. All it took was Josh being hit by a car.
A couple broken bones.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for getting in touch with him. I completely misread all of this.
Yeah.
I never would have known.
And you know what? I think we all learned something here because, Rachel, I started this off by saying, since you two met puking, and then you had the missing cat, I said that was the recipe for true love. I think we found what the recipe is. The recipe for true love is projectile vomiting together, a missing cat, and then getting hit by a car.
Wow.
And that's what true love is. That's all you need in order to have a healthy relationship. Congratulations, Rachel.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Josh, rest up, man, okay?
Yeah, I just in the closet the whole time.
Yeah,
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Just got a text in at 78592 says, if those two go out again, somebody's going to die. Stop them. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. If you missed today's second date update, this girl, Rachel, wanted to call a guy named Josh. They met at a party because both of them were puking on the balcony together. Kind of an awkward way to meet. Then they went out, and in the middle of their date, like right as it started, her roommate texted her and said, your cat's gone missing. So she had to end the date to go home and look for her cat. And then she hadn't heard from Josh after that at all. It turns out that Josh dropped her off and saw that she was concerned about the cat, so he pulled around the block and went to go help look for the cat.
Be a nice
He'd
guy.
probably want to be a nice guy and not be creepy and be like, I'll help you, I'll stay with you, I'll help you. Because they just met each other. And he ended up getting hit by a car.
Okay, you can't say it without laughing.
I know.
It's so messed
It
up.
sucks.
It's funny because of the luck, not because of what happened.
I know, yeah. And he's recovering and fine.
Good.
And they will probably go out again, or at least maybe she'll pay for his hospital bills or something.
Oh my God, someone texted in that second date update sounds like a demented Nicholas Sparks movie.
Yeah, the guy who wrote The Notebook. It does sound like that, like a very, very, very weird love story. But I feel like those two have a bright future together.
Yeah.
I hope so.
As long as they keep their distance from each other. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Amira is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Theo. So in a few minutes, we'll call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Amira, how long has it been since you heard from Theo?
It's been about a week and a half since our first date.
How did you guys leave it after the date?
Well, I thought we would see each other again for sure because it was such an amazing date, but he hasn't. I tried texting him after the date and I didn't hear anything. I was like, oh, people get busy, but I still haven't heard anything. So I don't know.
Okay. Well, why don't you tell us about the date and let's see if we can find some holes.
Okay. So, we met up and we went to go to this like really cute, like honey tasting. It was a sunset of the skyline. Yeah. It was a picnic, like sunset picnic with, a honey tasting. And
that's cool. I've never heard that before.
I know, it was so cute and fun, and he's also the reason. Like he suggested it because he's an urban beekeeper.
Oh,
which I thought that was cool.
So he's pretty hipstery then.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, for sure. But also like rugged. He's outdoorsy, and he's like, a gentle poet type. He was like quoting Rumi while drizzling honey into my tea. It was like very cute. Oh
my gosh, that's my favorite poet. Rumi? Yeah, he's a Persian poet.
He's amazing. And we met in person. We didn't meet online. We met at like a weekend pop-up market. And anyway, the date, super romantic, very like indie rom-com vibes. There was one point where like a bee landed on my nose and I sneezed mid-laugh, which like sprayed honey across the blanket and onto the honeycombs. And like he nervously laughed. So I thought, okay, maybe I've recovered this. But then I also knocked over a jar of lavender honey onto his shoes. And but that's the only weird thing that happened. Everything else was great. We had amazing banter, constant laughs, just great vibes. That was the only like weird mishap.
He's probably still trying to get honey off him because once you get honey, it like multiplies and gets sticky everywhere.
It does get sticky. It was sticky. And then you sneezed on the honeycomb?
Well, my sneeze like sprayed honey kind of like on the blanket and onto the honeycomb. So it was just kind of a weird, like uncomfortable-ish moment for just a moment. But that's the only thing I can think of that like kind of went awry. Everything else was really romantic and cute, but I'm thinking maybe he thought I was like clumsy or unhygienic with my sneeze. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of that like went south. Everything was so romantic and cute.
Well, maybe if he's an urban beekeeper, he really like honey is his thing, right? So maybe he did take that a little bit seriously. I don't know. I would hope not.
Yeah.
Did you guys kiss or anything?
Well, we didn't kiss, but like it was a very like romantic, intimate date. Like at the end, like we cleaned up, we watched the skyline, we shared like a very like spark-filled moment. Like it felt like a movie ending. Like it was really romantic, and it sort of felt like, oh, this is something we're going to take our time with. So that's kind of why it felt like it didn't go the physical route. Which
sure.
Even more romantic,
Yeah.
Did he say anything about going out again?
It was sort of insinuated. It was like, we kind of left it as like, love to see you again. And I just figured like that it would flow and continue to flow. Like I thought when I didn't hear from him, I'm like, oh, he's busy. So I'll reach out and leave a little text. But then when I'm not hearing, I'm like, okay, this is obviously, there's a reason he's not messaging back. And I'm just so confused because I just thought it went really great.
All right. Yeah. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you a second date, okay?
Thank you.
All right. We'll get your first date follow-up next.
Hey, it's us, the Jonas Brothers, and guess what? We have some big news.
What's the news, Nick?
Huge news. We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts.
Pretty wide range of podcasts
starting a
out there.
trend.
But this one's extra special.
So how did we actually come up with the name Hey Jonas, guys? I honestly don't remember.
I think it was on a call about what we should call it, and
we were thinking originally calling it one of the early names of our band before Jonas Brothers.
Mm-hmm. This is how you guys remember it going down?
Yes.
I have a very different memory of this. We were talking about a bit for the podcast where people could call in and say, Hey Jonas, and then I wrote down on my little notepad, "Hey Jonas," and offered it up as a potential title for the podcast. But thanks for remembering that, guys.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Joy is essential, and it's also elusive. You can't order it, you can't borrow it, or simply hope it into life. But now, there's a new and exciting way to start your journey toward a more joyful existence. Joy 101. It's a new podcast hosted by me, Hoda Kotb. Together, guys, we'll have meaningful conversations with the world's most fascinating people, entertainment legends, sports icons, wellness experts, and everyday people will share how they find, allow, and experience joy. If you're craving inspiration, support, and useful tools to maximize your joy, tune into these candid, uplifting, and moving on-air chats. Joy after a breakup, joy as an empty nester, joy after a loss. This new podcast will speak to you. Listen to Joy 101 with Hoda Kotb starting June 10th on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You can hear it, true, but now see it. Crime Stories now available with video episodes, free in the iHeart app. Watch all your favorite podcasts, full episodes, start to finish, gavel to gavel, soup to nuts, all in the free iHeart app. You can also watch all your other favorite podcasts like Hey Jonas, Las Culturistas, Post Run High, and so many more. Hear the voices you know. Now see them and see the moments you've missed. Open the iHeartRadio app, search video podcasts and Crime Stories, and then just tap watch. I'll see you on video, friend.
Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, if you're just joining us, Amira is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Theo. So in a second, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Amira, why don't you break down your situation for us again real quick?
Yeah, I went on an amazing date with this urban beekeeper, rugged poet, outdoorsman, really cute. We had an amazing date. Everything was wonderful. The only thing I can think of on this cute, honey tasting date was that I did sneeze at one point, like mid-laugh, and I sprayed honey and kind of got honey on his shoes. It was like a whole thing. But aside from that, the date went so great, but it's been complete silence since.
All right. Well, are you ready for us to call him?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Theo, please?
Yes.
Hey, Theo, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Theo. I'm Nina. Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. What's up?
Oh, hi. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going? Have you ever listened to the show before?
Yeah, once or twice.
Once or twice? Great. Well, guess what?
This is the thing with the date and the is this the thing?
Hey.
Yes, it is. It's first date follow-up. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and you end up ghosting them, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them. Do you know who would email us about you?
Oh, man. Okay. This is awkward. There's this girl, Amira, that I went on a date with recently.
Yes. That's who emailed us. And she says she really liked your date and thought you guys really hit it off, but doesn't know why you're ghosting her. Would you mind telling us?
I mean, look, she was like a great person and all. I feel like the date went well, but like, I don't know. Like she talked a lot about her job, and she says she works like 70 hours a week, and she checks her emails a lot, like at midnight, like pretty much like 24/7. And like, I don't know. It felt like she was just like really, really into her job. And
is that a bad thing?
I mean, I don't know. You know, I dated a girl that was like that, and it's just like I wasn't into it. Like it just wasn't my thing. And like nothing against her, it's just, you know, I prefer not to deal with that.
So did that girl that you saw before just not have enough time for you, or was it just the email checking that was bothering you?
Well, it was kind of everything, like a culmination of everything between the emails. Like it was like she always had her phone on her, and it was like glued to her like pocket, and she was always checking it, and she always had little reminders and stuff. It was like really, really obsessive and like a whole thing, and like I don't know, I just felt like that whole thing really interfered with like me getting to just connect with her, because it was always like the job was always first and I was like second.
It's basically just because she works a lot.
No, look, I just would prefer someone to give me their undivided attention. Like, I get work's important and all, and like whatever, puts food on the table and all that stuff, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But, just turn off your phone. You're on a date. Like, just the person in front of you should be the most important thing, not the phone.
Okay, so you're all about being in the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for telling us. Now I'll let you know that Amira is on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Seriously, work ethic is the deal breaker here?
Yeah, I mean, you heard all the stuff I said. I mean, I think I made a pretty good case, like I just saying.
I mean, I love what I do. It's a passion, but it's not a prison. Like, I'm single, I have the time, and when things get serious, I can build in boundaries. Like, I can schedule date nights and vacations and more spontaneous rooftop bee parties, whatever. Like, I run my life. Right now I'm single, though, so I run it in a particular way.
I mean, that's a good point. You can't give somebody your undivided attention until they earn it.
I mean, that's fair, but it's kind of more like a boss with like a Google Calendar and like a bodyguard and like set appointments and I don't know. And then you show me your schedule. That's a really packed schedule, and I don't know how you fit so many things in one day.
You're just scared of a woman with ambition.
Scared? No. It's like cautiously allergic. Like, I need to take a Zyrtec and then like I'm good. Like, that's it.
What?
I'm not just ambitious. I'm hot and I'm not broke. That's basically the dating jackpot. Like, I don't understand what's wrong with this.
Okay, Amira. Hot and not broke.
All right, facts. All right, so super hot, not broke. I'm just a dude that's like really in touch with nature, and I'm not on my phone all the time. I don't really rely on technology. It's just me and trees and bees and honey, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, but don't you think that opposites attract? Like, I am not going to be on my phone 24/7 when we're on dates together. Like, work is important to me, but I can make time for my person if I'm dating someone.
But it's like, I don't know, you're going to introduce your urban beekeeper boyfriend to all your corporate, like, dudes at your event, like, oh, here's my boyfriend, he takes care of bees. Like, I don't know, that just doesn't really go together.
I think that's crazy. I think it's really interesting what you do. I don't know anyone else who does that. I think other people would be interested and have questions, too. It's not like you're doing something like OnlyFans or something. You're doing an interesting job.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird, It's like, I don't know, beekeeping, it would be like a novelty to you, and it'd be like, oh, how cute, he takes care of bees, he's a beekeeper, oh, like, I don't know, like, I don't know how I feel about that. That makes me really uncomfortable, and I don't own a lot of suits and ties, so that would also be a problem. And
like, you're making up this whole story that doesn't even exist.
I mean, like, look, okay, maybe I'm like over anticipating this, but I don't know. I just.
Well, Theo, would you like another date with Amira? We'll pay for it.
Yeah, sure.
You will?
Why not? Okay, I guess I like overreacted, but can we just do this again? Can we just like press the reset button and like do this again?
Yeah, I mean, I'm open to that. I just don't want you projecting other things onto me. Like, I never told you have to wear a suit. I never I'm not going to. I think you're just projecting from past experiences onto me, and I just hope you look at me with fresh eyes when we go on this second date, and let's just see where it goes.
Also, Theo, be proud of yourself, man. Urban beekeepers are dope.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I wish more people would think that. But
great, Amira, you got another date. Congratulations.
Hey. Thank you.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but
tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp.
And Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Jose, have you ever met a woman at the grocery store?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, she didn't say yes to my ask her out, but I met her.
You have tried.
But I met her. It's
All right.
a good place to meet chicks.
That's what they say. They say it is a good place to meet women at the grocery store. That's where Kelly met Joshua, the guy that she wants us to call this morning. Right, Kelly?
I know it's really embarrassing, but that's where I ended up meeting him.
So now, did you stalk him or did he stalk you?
We just were both in the pasta aisle.
Oh.
I was buying pasta sauce, and he was getting SpaghettiOs.
Nothing like a little Italian love affair
So
at
you
the
saw-
grocery store. Wow.
You saw that he was a really good cook, and it turned you on
Oh, right?
instantly.
I actually started laughing. I kind of made a comment that I thought SpaghettiOs were only for fat kids.
Oh, jeez. Coming out swinging, Kelly.
So you just started ripping on the guy. Did you think that he was cute, like right off the bat when you saw him, and you were trying to start a conversation with him?
You know, I didn't really think anything. I saw him reaching for SpaghettiOs, and I was pretty shocked because I didn't know that adults still ate that stuff.
All right.
But yeah, he was really cute. So,
What did he do when you ripped on him for buying SpaghettiOs?
you know, he chuckled a little bit, but he eventually ended up asking for my number. So,
Huh.
All right. Maybe he liked you because you ripped on him. I don't know.
You like that, Jubal.
I like it, yeah.
He likes a little abuse.
I do.
The
I like to-
meaner the girl to Jubal, the hotter he thinks
Yep.
she is.
I like to be beaten up just a little bit.
Yeah, it's
So-
true. It's true.
What'd you guys do on your date when you went out?
he just took me out for a movie and some dinner. It was pretty normal, and I think it went well because he ended up asking me back to his place.
All right. Did you guys go all the way? Seal the deal.
Put the O in SpaghettiO.
Yeah.
We ended up fooling around.
Okay.
We didn't go all the way, but I think I might have messed it up.
Why do you think you messed it up?
As I was going over the date, I realized that song, What Does the Fox Say? I kept singing it like under my breath.
Oh, no.
I was worried you made another fat kid joke at the wrong moment.
You kept singing "What Does the Fox Say"
Yeah,
under your
and
breath.
it wasn't like once. It was at least 3 or 4 times.
Are you talking about like while you're making out with the dude? You're just like, "What does the fox do?" Like, what do you
I
mean?
hope not.
What do you mean you hope not? You don't know?
The song was so stuck in my head that any time anything came up that sort of referenced it, I just kind of started humming along. And
So you had the "What Does the Fox Say" song stuck in your head, and you couldn't control yourself from randomly humming it.
haven't you guys ever had a song stuck in your head and you found yourself singing it?
Yeah, when I'm by myself.
No, I've done it. I've been singing Bye 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 by NSYNC since 1999.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's because you think it's a current song still.
Did he ever make note of that or bring it to your attention? Or
I did get a couple of weird looks, but I wasn't really paying attention.
Maybe he just thinks you have some kind of twitch or something like that, or just Tourette's. You have Tourette's. He's like, oh,
Musical
okay.
Tourette's.
Yeah. So how'd the date end then?
We went back to his place and we hooked up, and then I had to be home for work in the morning, so I just left. And I thought I'd hear from him the next day, but I never did.
what did he say when you left his place?
He just said goodnight. I mean, I don't think that I sang the song while we were hooking up.
Yeah, right in the intimate moment, he's like,
Closes the door and goes, I hope you figure out what the fox says. But you need to leave. So when's the last time you heard from him?
I haven't heard from him since I left his apartment.
Okay, and then how many times have you tried to get a hold of him?
I've called him twice. I didn't try to get in touch with him the next day, but then I figured why not. But he didn't answer.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
Luckily, we're not playing the song What the Fox Say.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Kelly, you ready to call Josh and see if you having the song "What Does the Fox Say" stuck in your head and humming it over and over again annoyed him to the point where he didn't want to ever see you again?
Yeah, let's do it.
If you're just tuning into the second date update, Kelly wants us to call Josh, a guy that she met at the grocery store. They went out to dinner and a movie, ended up back at his place. They were making out a bunch, and then she left. She thinks it might be because she had the song "What Does the Fox Say" stuck in her head and was humming it all night long out loud.
Would that change your mind, though, Jubal? I mean, if you got a girl all the way back to your place.
It depends how annoying it was.
Yeah.
And if she was all the way back at my place, I'd probably be like, all right, I can deal with it for right now, but I'm not going to call her.
But in the morning, I will not call her back.
Yeah. But if it was like constant, I might be like, okay, this girl is just a little too much for me. You know, like a little too hyper or something
But
like that.
still not a quite deal breaker to some guys.
All right, you ready, Kelly?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, we're going to call him right now.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Joshua.
Yeah, this is Tim.
Hey, Joshua, this is Jubal. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Do you have any idea who Jubal is?
No, I really don't.
All right. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on Moving 92.5, the radio station. We're calling you because you recently went out with a girl named Kelly, and you've kind of blown her off since your date.
Yeah, I do remember Kelly, yeah.
Okay.
I thought you said, yeah, I did blow her off.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's what it sounded
Yeah.
like. Do you realize that you've blown her off?
Yeah, actually, I do.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, he was honest the first time.
Is there any particular reason why you're not calling Kelly back? She emailed us and said that she liked your date and she wants to go out with you again, but you won't return her phone calls or anything. Is there a particular reason? Did she do something wrong on the date?
Well, she was a very interesting girl.
She's very interesting.
What does that mean?
That's usually not high praise.
Honestly, I've actually never met a girl like Kelly before.
And you're saying that's a good thing?
Not exactly.
Trying to be positive?
Not the good kind of unique.
Okay, we talked to Kelly, and she said that she had that song, "What Does the Fox Say," stuck in her head, and she kept humming that throughout your date. I know for me, if I were to go out with a girl like that, I'd think that was kind of strange and maybe a bit annoying. Did that bother you?
What does a fox say? What does that even mean?
What
It's
does
a song.
the fox say?
It's a song. If you're not familiar with it, don't worry about it. It's not that great. So what's the problem then? Why aren't you getting back to her?
Well, everything was going perfect, I thought, until we got back to my place. Things got kind of, hot. We started making out a little bit, and
nice.
And then she took her shirt off, and then there was something there.
There's something there.
That's
like
weird.
boobs?
What does that mean? Yeah, usually there should be a couple of things.
Wait, something
there.
that doesn't belong?
What do you mean was there?
Something that didn't belong. It was more of like in her stomach region.
What?
She have like a tattoo or something?
More like, let's say, I guess a third nipple.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's so weird.
I cannot believe you just
Josh?
did that.
Josh,
Oh, no.
I am so embarrassed.
Josh, Kelly's on the phone right now.
Oh, God.
Just her.
Gosh, are you serious? That is not a third nipple.
What is it?
What was it?
It's a nub.
It's a
No. Oh, gross.
It's an extra piece of skin.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's not a third nipple. And my ex-boyfriend actually really liked it.
Oh, God. I know.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Kelly. I didn't mean to laugh on that one. Oh,
You're
God.
just kissing the nub like it's his favorite.
Wait,
So Josh, you thought she had a third nipple and that grossed you out and you didn't want to continue it any further?
It looked exactly like her other two nipples.
Clearly, you're not an experienced guy if you don't know what a nipple looks like.
I'm sorry. Can you guys explain to me again what it looks like in detail? I just want to know.
Brooke's like getting turned on. Tell me every detail about the third nipple.
Send photos to
Yeah.
Brooke at moving925.com.
A flap
If you have a
of
third nipple,
skin.
just email it to Brooke. She wants to see it.
A flap of skin and something with an areola are very two different things.
Is it like a skin tag?
This was a nipple, man. I've seen nipples before.
Not
but I
a
swear this was
nipple. It's not
I
a
don't know,
nipple.
maybe
It's
it
a
just
little
freaked me out.
piece of skin. I can't believe that you're that shallow that you wouldn't call someone back because of that.
I can't believe you're that shallow to not warn me about it. Yeah, let me know something, You gotta admit,
seriously, you need to be warned about an extra piece of skin.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Is it big, Kelly? Like, how big is this little nub you got?
You guys.
No, it's seriously, he's being a child. It's nothing. It's a little piece of skin. It doesn't look anything like a nipple.
Kelly, I know what a nipple looks like.
All right, at this point, I would like to ask you guys if you'd be interested in going out on a second date. We will pay for it. Josh, would you like to go out with Kelly again?
Now that I know it's not an actual nipple, I guess I can get over that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right.
Oh, awesome.
Kelly, Josh would like to go out with you again and give your nub another chance. Would you like to go out with Josh?
Absolutely not.
No?
For you, Kelly.
Come on.
No way.
Well, he didn't know it wasn't a nipple. Now that he knows, he's willing to say, okay, I can get past it.
It just looked like a nipple. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I think that your nose is huge, and it actually resembles a
Oh.
My nose.
Yeah. And it's pretty awkward because it's actually bigger than your real.
You guys are perfect. Then you guys are perfect for each other. You got Kelly with a nub on her tummy and nose Josh. I think you guys make a great couple. Jay is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by a woman named Dove. So in a few minutes, we'll call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him. But first, let's find out about the date. Jay, how long has it been since you heard from Dove?
Almost 2 weeks now.
Have you been reaching out to her in that time?
I did like once or twice. Like, I'm not trying to be too invasive, I know the chicks like their space, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Which may be happening right now. We don't know. So let's talk about your date, Jay. How did that go?
I thought it went pretty well. We went to a game, had a couple beers. Afterwards, it seemed like it was going well. So I asked if she wanted to go to a bar, a sports bar nearby, and she was down and kicked it for a while. And still seems kind of crazy, but she kept asking me if I'm going to order anything else to eat. And honestly, I'm a big eater. I don't know if I made her feel uncomfortable because she was just chowing down and I wasn't. But one of my good buddies always tells me that I should eat before the date because I'm a little bit of a slob. I don't know if she was bothered by that or what. I don't know.
Well, how sloppy do you eat? Were you throwing food all over the restaurant and did you need a bib?
I only have another person's opinion on it, who I trust. So I don't know. But I mean, I did kind of squirt barbecue sauce on her shirt, but we're a couple drinks in.
On purpose?
Okay.
No. I was trying to help her out, trying to pass it over. And that's
okay.
Got me hit her a little bit.
Okay. So, you guys have good conversation outside of the condiment showers, or?
I thought so.
Okay. Did it seem like the barbecue sauce on the shirt bothered her?
No. I mean, not that I was aware of.
Okay.
We'll see if we can help you out and try to figure it out. But we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
All right, sick. I'm going to put my phone probably on mute. While she comes on, too, it's going to be a little loud. I start the windows down,
when you're trying. Okay, yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Thanks for the heads up.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next.
Hey, it's us, the Jonas Brothers, and guess what? We have some big news.
What's the news, Nick?
Huge news. We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts.
Pretty wide range of podcasts
starting a
out there.
trend.
But this one's extra special.
So how do we actually come up with the name Hey Jonas, guys? I honestly don't remember.
I think it was on a call about what we should call it. And
we were thinking originally calling it one of the early names of our band before Jonas Brothers.
Mm-hmm. This is how you guys remember it going down?
Yes.
I have a very different memory of this. We were talking about a bit for the podcast where people could call in and say, Hey Jonas. And then I wrote down on my little notepad, Hey Jonas, and offered it up as a potential title for the podcast. But thanks for remembering that, guys.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
This is Saigon, the story of my family and of the country that shaped us.
The United States will not stand by and allow any power, however great, take over another country.
From iHeart Podcasts.
Saigon.
Please allow me to introduce Joseph Sherman.
You don't think I'm serious about a free Vietnam?
I should stop talking so much.
I like hearing you talk.
One city, a divided country, and the war that tore America apart.
This is for Vietnam.
I've taken a hit from Japanese ground fire. Do you read me?
They're pouring petrol all over him. He's holding matches.
I'm on a landmine!
For freedom! Let's get out! Freedom for Vietnam! Run!
Saigon, starring Kelly Marie Tran and Rob Benedict.
Staying here's madness!
The world should hear about this.
There's a fire coming to this country and it's going to burn out everything.
Listen to Saigon on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Why is everyone obsessed with romance right now?
Like everyone.
Your coworker who, quote unquote, doesn't read is reading romance.
Your mom. Book talk. The entire internet.
I'm Sanjana Basker.
I'm Tyler McCall.
And this is Radio 831, a romance podcast. The books, the tropes, the adaptations, the drama, the discourse.
And what all of it says about how we actually love, yearn, and obsess.
We're going to Wuthering Heights,
which, for the record, is not a romance novel.
And yet it has haunted the romance genre for 200 years.
We're getting into dark romance, age gaps, certain Russian hockey players,
and sentient objects in love, which is a thing.
That's the kind of conversation we're having every episode.
Listen to the Radio 831 podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
We're in the middle of your first date follow-up, and Jay is on the phone. He's getting ghosted by a girl named Dove. So in a second, we're going to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Jay, why don't you refresh our memory on your date before we call her?
Yo! Dove and I went to a game, kicked it, went to the sports bar after, bought some barbecue sauce on her, which apparently is a thing. And then she just dipped and kind of ghosted. Now we're trying to see what's good.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, for sure. And you think maybe the barbecue sauce on her shirt might have been the thing that turned her off?
Well, I didn't before, but you guys kind of made a big deal about it.
Okay, so maybe it's that. All right, man. We're going to call her. Ready?
All right, sick.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Dove, please?
Speaking.
Hey, Dove, how are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Dove. I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
How are you?
Hi. I'm okay.
Hey, do you ever listen to the show?
I have in passing. I'll be honest, I'm more of a Spotify kind of gal.
Okay, that's
Fair.
fine. So we do a segment that's called the First Date Follow-Up. It's where you go out with someone and you end up ghosting them. That person can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you from somebody.
Okay.
Well, can you think of anybody that you're currently ghosting?
I mean, I've gone on a couple of dates. We're all out here trying to make it happen.
I get it, girl.
I had gone on a date a couple weeks ago. I did have a good time. Oh God, what was his name? I think Jay. And we went to a game, and I liked him. And there was another guy, Michael. I don't know, maybe Michael or Jay.
Maybe Michael or Jay?
You were right the first time.
Yes, it's Jay.
It's Jay.
Okay.
Yeah, Jay wants to know why you're not calling him back.
Yeah, dude.
What?
What was that?
Busted. My bad, dude. I forgot to mute. Oh.
Dove, Jay is on the phone actually listening and wants to talk to you. He forgot to mute his phone.
Wow.
So anyway, yeah, he wants to know why you're ghosting him.
Okay, well, this is a wild experience. And one I can truly say I've never had before in my life. I mean, what, Jay?
What is happening?
I love Jay.
What did she say something that I totally
No, my bad, bro. I cut you off. Go ahead. That was it.
Yeah. All right. So, I mean, yeah, I like thought he was really attractive. I'm really into like, you know, sorry for saying it this way, Jay, but like the dad bod look, like it's kind of a vibe that I like. And, you know, we were really vibing and then he like started eating and he wanted a side of mayo for like a dip, but I actually have like a mayo phobia. And I just didn't want him to feel bad, which is like why I never said anything. But then I kept trying to like be cute about it and twist it so that it wasn't a thing anymore. And I kept trying to like feed him so that he would just skip the mayo dip. And then, you know, like even at the end of the night, I wanted to kiss him, but like I couldn't I deal with like the mayo in my mind. And so honestly, it was like the mayo thing, and I maybe probably should have said something, but like now it's just, it hasn't, I don't know. Well, clearly, like this is a strange moment.
But mayo phobia is a thing.
That was mad sensitive. That's
You have a mayo phobia, like a legit fear of it?
Yeah, like it's like everything about it makes me afraid, but more anything like deeply, deeply viscerally disgusting. I think it's a textural thing. It's a visual thing. I look at it and like the way that it like looks like in a mound is like, I even just like, oh my God, like I'm talking about it right now makes me want to vomit. Like it's just like, I think about it and my entire body tenses. And then I look at the smell of it, the idea of what's even in it, like everything about mayo makes me nauseous. And I also, I guess at this point it's become like a fear to even be around it because of how it makes me viscerally feel.
Damn, did not hear that. I read some shit about mayo. Like it actually, they said it doesn't have dairy, but I think it does for sure.
What?
Monkey, like
what?
This is like kind of good news. I thought it was the fact that I sauced up your shirt.
No, that wasn't it. Though it was actually one of my favorite shirts, and now it can't come out. But no, that wasn't the reason.
Damn, dude! Like if you would have broke it down for me, I would have straight up tossed that out the window, dude. Like no bullet.
The mayo? The mayo?
Yeah.
That would have been nice, I guess. Or yeah, never again to the mayo.
Well, Dove, even though you just dissed me, like I'm gonna be real. There should only be one turtle dove. Because you're hella unique.
Wow.
Are you sure the mayo is the reason why you were ghosting him?
There's like a little vibe here. Like I was laughing. I had a really good time. And just like then, yeah, the mayo really put the ick in all of it. I couldn't take it. But like, you're a unique little dude, buddy.
No, I respect that. Like it's better that we learned about the mayo thing now than like, you know, down the road. Since I put the ick in it, if you go out with me again, we could put the yum back in it.
Dove, would you like to go out with Jay again on another date? We'll pay for it.
Get that yum, girl.
No
yeah.
mayo.
Okay. I would be willing. These pickup lines, I don't know if I like them or I hate them. I haven't decided yet, but they are making me smile. So I would be willing to, on the condition that for the moment, we just don't include food at all. And we can do some like activity or something that's like really cute, and we can reestablish the food stuff at a different point down the line.
Lit.
Well, congratulations, Jay. You got another date.
Hell yeah. So, Dove, like for real, I got hella activities that we could bust through that don't involve mayo.
How sweet.
Sweet.
Sounds like a great time.
Right.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but you know.
Tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp
and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to 2 T's in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.